Hello, everybody. I've got something fun for you today. If you remember my days back at Screen Junkies, then I'm sure you remember my good friends, Joe Starr and Spencer Gilbert. We spent many years in the writer's room together, and this is the third time since I left back in 2020 that we have gotten together to just hang out, have fun, have a chat. It's been about 2.5 years since the last episode, which was not our intention, but we do intend to do it a lot more regularly than 2.5 years between episodes. So this is really just us kind of hanging out, very loosely structured. It's also a show that was originally called Three Friends, but we wanted to get something better, so we named it Friends from Work. But it turns out that name is taken, so we don't even really know what the name of the show is. I think we're going to need your help with that. So until we come up with an actual name, I hope you enjoy this installment of whatever this is. It's good you said I should start recording, Spenny, because I went back and watched the last episode. I guess we've started.
Yeah.
And it's the first thing, and I'd forgotten about it, was we started the episode with me saying I'd forgotten to hit record, and we had to start over. So
that's
well,
brutal.
We've learned a lot in a year, and
or 30 months.
Has it been a year?
Has it been more than a year?
So we'll start here. Hello and welcome. We're going to name the show. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. I'm Dan. And those are those guys.
Oh, is that a cue? Okay, yes. I'm
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, you know who we are.
Yeah, so guys, this is the third time we've done this show.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and listened to our last episode because I thought maybe we would all need a refresher. The last time we did this, it was uploaded on July 9th, 2023.
Wow.
It was 2 weeks before Barbenheimer. So I thought maybe we might just want to get a refresher on what we talked about last time.
Please, because if we're going to pick back
it.
up on any of it.
Right. So last time we talked, Spencer was about to go on vacation in Mexico. How was that, Spenny?
Oh, it's lovely.
You remember? Have you been back?
They had this thing at the hotel where they would it was like a cold top where they could roll ice cream. Have you ever had rolled ice cream before?
I have, yes.
Yeah, that made a big impression. And yeah, that was when my daughter was still very young and slept through all the 4th of July fireworks. That was a great trip. Great trip.
Because she was only a yellow belt at the time.
We just had karate today. Yeah.
Okay, she's still doing it. That's good.
I think the idea is to train her to the point where she can beat up Joe.
Oh yeah, no, she's already there. I'm just
because you also practiced the foot fist way, right?
Oh, once upon a time. It ended during the pandemic, as many things did. But so she can take. But I'm just stoked that she's still a proud member of Kids Karate Club.
Just to make sure everybody knows, Kids Karate Club is with a KKC. They don't do anything funny with it because otherwise that would be very.
That's not what I heard.
No.
All I'll say is she's now a grand dragon. Working her way up the ranks. So to speak.
I love a check-in of Spencer, how's your few years been going? My child is a racist.
Oh, we're raising her racist, actually. We've decided as a couple. No, we're still libbed up. But Dan, I mean, what's it like in the Bible Belt? I bet you're back home. This is.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm still in Arkansas, a different part of Arkansas. There's two bluish dots in Arkansas, and I moved from one to the other. People act like if you don't drive an hour outside of California or outside of Los Angeles, that you don't see the same number of Trump flags in California as you do around here. I love it. I have a house now, so nice. I actually purchased a home, which is nice. Since we're on the me portion of the show,
what'd you do last time?
So last time we were discussing my upcoming wedding and pitching ideas for monetizing my wedding. So
how'd that go?
Yeah.
You've come out ahead financially on that, I assume.
I will say, Spenny, we did this part. It didn't make the show last time.
You weren't recording? You didn't hit
record? Yes, exactly. I don't think I was recording at that point. But we were discussing the wedding and it being on Halloween, and I didn't put it in the show because I didn't want people to know when I was getting married. And you assured me that you would be there, even though I gave you the out of saying it was on Halloween. and you did not end up making it. And I guess long story short is, I think it's your fault.
I did put a curse on it. Yeah. Halloween is a pretty important holiday for children. And I did have every intention. I have a lot of good intentions, that I don't follow through on. That was one of them.
It's like your Game of Thrones house saying.
My intentions are good. House Gilbert.
I'm sorry. I'm sure I missed a rager. And I have another thing. I mean, if we want to branch out into other conversational topics, I have another thing that relates to you too, where I had good intentions, but have not followed through on them. Okay. Similar to your wedding, I was also supposed to go to Joe's birthday. And this is a true story that I really did have a sick child at home, and I really did have flu-ish symptoms myself. So I felt it genuinely that was not made up, although that's the best excuse in the world. Number one reason to have kids is like, sorry, kid.
And if you're fluish, I don't want you near me. So
exactly.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah.
How dare you, Joe? It's 2026.
We're not all bad flus. So Dan, I got you a Fast and Furious knife, correct, for a birthday one year?
You did. I believe I still have it somewhere, but yes, it was a green kind of reptile print Fast and Furious knife. Yes.
Yeah. So I got and was excited to give to Joe a Fast and Furious 7 hat. That I ordered and thought would be really cool. And it was. And I opened it up to send it to him. And then I put it on.
I was about to say, is that the hat you're wearing right now?
And it hasn't really left my head too much since. I have every intention of sending it to you, Joe.
Sometimes the hat makes the man and the man makes the hat.
Sometimes the man makes the hat.
This is my first time seeing you in this hat. I also feel like I've always seen you in this hat. So that's
right?
your hat.
It just felt right.
That's your hat.
The hat and I were family. So
yeah,
apologies to you both.
I'm a Too Fast, Too Furious boy anyway. Like
maybe as the podcast could just be us hat shopping together, because I did go down a rabbit hole of crew hats for on eBay.
Nice.
Guys, I've been wanting to start a hat podcast for literally my entire life. Like, you're speaking my language now.
You're right, Dan. I mean, if anyone has the right to do a movie hat podcast, it's you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Joe, Joe was the officiant at my wedding, and he did a fantastic job, I have to say.
Although I will say, I have always thought it was my fault.
No. Absolve yourself, Joe.
Fair enough.
Is that what this podcast is? Whose fault is
it? Yes, that's the name of the show. We found it already. Whose fault is it?
Who's to blame?
Joe.
Great.
No. Joe, last time we talked, you were getting over your first COVID. What's your number up to? How are you doing?
I'm on 3.
3.
Yeah. Actually, well, fingers crossed, because anytime I have to go to Seattle for work a lot now, and anytime I come back, the vid, baby. So just got back. So fingers crossed for 4.
Yeah, those are rookie numbers, man. You got to pump those numbers up.
I know. I got to pump them numbers. I saw a bald eagle last week. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Just flying around outside.
What other birds have you guys seen lately?
I looked at a cardinal with my dad over Christmas.
I accidentally killed a bird last week.
Oh no.
What?
In my defense, I was in Galveston, Texas.
It was 8 feet tall.
And I was by the Gulf of Mexico or America, depending on where. In Spencer's house, it's the Gulf of America. And there were seagulls that were flying around. And there was something in the road. I don't know what. And to be fair, I did what every driver should do. Is I saw the birds swooping down ahead of me, and I slowed. But you don't stop in the middle of the road. And the seagull just didn't care and just went and just swooped down in frund of me. And I just
plowed over a seagull.
Yeah,
wow,
feathers and everything. Yeah, it definitely did not make it out. Definitely did not.
Ran over a seagull in Galveston, Texas is like a country song.
Yeah.
I was the passenger in a vehicular incident where a possum and its child were both run over, and we both screamed for about like they both ran across the thing at the same time, and it went like boom bump, and we just both went for about like 3 minutes. It was horrible.
All right, Joe, killing the animals lately?
You know, not that I want to talk about.
Okay.
I got to pump them numbers up.
Yeah, no. Those numbers you don't have to pump up. Those are that you're good there. You're good there. Okay. You're the purest of all of us, Joe, as you always have been.
Thank you.
Let's see.
But I'll bet you've gone hunting, right, Joe?
Ooh.
Yes.
You've been hunting
without being allowed to hold a weapon. Yes.
Did you guys throw the deer back though when you're hunting? Did you throw
the deer? We all threw it back in the woods. Throwing it back in the woods, baby. Yeah. I actually my in-laws are all deer hunters. They have like a cabin in Nashville and everybody goes. And one year I went out with my sister-in-law's husband. It's like 4 a.m. We gotten all the stuff and went and sat in a deer stand for a few hours, and it was like perfectly quiet, and it was, you know, it was just really calm and relaxing. And that's when I realized why people take the Second Amendment so seriously and you took my guns. It's because no one actually cares about hunting or guns. It's their free time. It's their one little bit of quiet time. Yeah. And so when they hear people be like, maybe less guns, they're like, no, because then I got to go back to that nightmare of 4 kids that I got. God damn it, don't send me back there.
I mean, that's like golf. And I've realized in my middle-aged is grilling is really just like, oh, I got to man the grill. Like, I'm not doing shit. I'm drinking beer and I'm looking at my phone. Like the meat's doing what it's doing, whether I'm there or not.
It's a socially acceptable smoke break. Yeah.
All right. Last time we had a discussion about the dystopian nature of Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah.
Benny, any thoughts on Mr. Beast?
Friend of the channel, Mr. Beast. He's I think we have a more disliked video ratio wise than your video defending Ghostbusters 2016. Obviously not in raw numbers of thumbs down, but I think although it is creeping back up, the numbers are improving as it gets to Mr. Beast fans rather than Screen Junkies fans who are not happy about it.
We have to finally defeat one of my biggest mistakes ever, and I drug Joe into it as well, making our most hated video of all time. I would right. Spencer, I would love it if it found a new audience of people that hated it, not for you, but for me.
At this point, do you really think it's a mistake to have planted your flag and say Ghostbusters 2016 was not worth the vitriol, or do we not want to drag you back into that?
No, I just think that it was. I regret dragging Joe into it more than anything. I should have just stepped in front of that myself. I should not have brought the new guy on board to take the fire with me.
Just bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and desperate to stay around full time. You know what? Let's stick on Ghostbusters for the next 4 hours.
Perfect. Let's get those numbers up.
Yeah, let's get these numbers up, because the ones they made with like Carrie Coon and Ghost Ramus and like they're not good. I don't like
the first one I liked.
They're bad in a different way. I mean, they're just like they're very reverential, which
oh my God
is what you gotta be for Ghostbusters. I mean, it's a sacred text, Joe. That SNL comedy movie from the 80s where they're talking about like boogers and getting BJs in their sleep and stuff like that. You got to like bow down at the altar. You can't make more jokes about that. You got to honor it.
The best piece of Ghostbusters content has been someone did an ASMR relaxation video. It's just 24 hours of the river of slime. And that's pretty solid. And like every hour or so, Dan Aykroyd, like Ray, just like goes like floats down.
I think at the as we get more distance from it, or as I get more distance from it, Ghostbusters 2016 should not exist. The other Ghostbusters movies that they rebooted with Finn Wolfhard and whatever should not exist. And Ghostbusters 2 should not exist. There really should have just been Ghostbusters, and then they would like move on to whatever Dan Aykroyd's coke-addled brain thought up next.
Wait, can the cartoon stay though?
Okay, fine. I'll give the cartoon.
Okay.
I'll
As
let
long as the cartoon
do
can stay.
Look, man, the interesting thing about all that too was the reason I also did not see the oncoming truck, is because I didn't realize that Ghostbusters fandom existed to the level that it did.
I know, right?
Because I never
learn
watched
something
the
new
cartoon
every day.
Yeah, because like I never watched the cartoon, so I was always like, yeah, the movie's funny, and then I moved on with my life, and I'll watch it when it's on, and it's very funny, and that's fine. And I did not realize that the ghosties were for real.
Most of them rediscovered a love for Ghostbusters around exactly the same time that that movie was announced. I don't think that it was all people that were massive Ghostbusters fans.
It was mostly guys who were just like, you know who I'm pissed at? My wife. And then he saw that trailer play, and he was like, I got it figured out. I'm coming for you, Melissa McCarthy.
I was actually going to bring up I had a question about Joe's understanding of family and relations. When you said your sister-in-law's husband earlier, wouldn't that be your brother?
I don't know, man.
When you went hunting with your sister-in-law's husband, it was like, wait, then that's the person you're related to.
That's actually a good question. Are we? I don't know. I guess he's my brother. Are we just throwing around titles now? Uncle Spencer?
Yeah, hey, it's like Hawaii. Everyone's like an auntie or an uncle. It's great.
I'm an uncle. I am an uncle, and I have no brother. Yeah. But I live now where I live. My best friend of 30 years is here with his kids, and like I moved, and I'm uncle now. And
like any close friend is auntie or uncle for sure. We've all reached unk status.
Well, that's true. We all are also unks. I can't deny it. I'm just turned 43. I can't hide behind anything anymore.
We're all there.
Do it, baby.
We're on the big 4 something.
Perfect time to start a podcast. Last time we did a segment called What We're Not Watching.
Oh, sure.
And so Joe and Spencer, you were not watching at that time the movie The Flash.
I ended up seeing it. He puts a baby in a microwave in the first scene.
Is that something Ezra Miller did, or is that a part of the movie?
He did it on set. They just kind of worked with it. They're like, okay,
fair enough.
We don't have the money to reshoot again.
We have to write a sequence now around Ezra Miller putting this baby in the microwave, or else it's going to hit the tabloids and it's really over.
What happened to that guy?
Well, not to woke scold you as an avowed MAGA patriot, but they are doing their thing, and I don't think they are in movies for the time being, and I hope they're getting help.
Okay,
I'll say about that.
I hope they are too.
And Spencer, you and I at that time were not watching The Bear.
Yeah, I've dipped in here and there. It's fine, you know.
Oh, I see. I'm a bearhead now.
Big bearhead.
Yeah, I'm a bearhead for sure. Big bearhead.
Forks, baby. It's a good episode of television. Real good episode of television.
Funniest show on television.
What are you currently not watching, Dan?
What am I currently not watching? Heated Rivalry.
Same. Not watching Heated Rivalry.
Likewise.
I need to.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Which I've been told as someone who runs a YouTube channel, I'm missing out on a massive amount of viewership, which is probably true.
Sure. Are you guys not doing the I don't want to get into trade secrets on air, Spinny, but is that on the Honest Trailer list?
You know, it's January and February can be fallow months where there's nothing to harvest in the fields from.
Seems like you got a big hit.
So maybe, you know, I've been going back through the Lord of the Rings trilogy extended editions, which are fantastic, but those eventually will run out. So maybe up next is gay hockey. I don't know. That's all I know about it. But I was a youth hockey player, so I can, you know, nothing sexy happened. Granted, it was like from 8 to 15. I'm glad it didn't. But you know, I can fact check it from a hockey player's perspective.
Which is perfect. It's exactly what people are looking for.
They're there for.
I want to analyze the hockey and Heated Rivalry. All right, let's wrap up our last show was we each shared something that one of us cares about that the other two don't care about, or we don't think that the other two care about. Joe, you shared your annoyance with the Fall Out Boy cover of "We Didn't Start the Fire" by Billy Joel.
It was bad. Yeah. Still thinking about it. Yeah.
Still.
That was very annoying. That was so stupid. Not Joe's bringing it up, but like that song was really bad.
I mean, it was so shallow and surface. Everyone should have just like done personalized "We Didn't Start the Fires," or just like light grievances from your own personal week.
Weekly, we didn't start the fire.
Yeah, weekly we didn't start the
Wow.
fire. That's what I call my therapy sessions. Just a weekly we didn't start the fire. They it does always end in JFK blown away. What else do I have to say? Like, because that's a fun thing to shout.
Yeah. And then just is it in person or is it online?
It's in person. I tried therapy online, and you two have been in proximity of me for an amount of time. My ADHD is bad, and yeah, Zoom therapy was just not. I would just go away to another Sometimes it was also on the phone, and I would just like black out for 20 minutes while my therapist spoke, and so I have to be in person. I have to like wedge my hands in the couch cushions so that I don't like draw or it's bad. They have to like close the blinds so that I'm not like a car. Yeah.
I started in person, and then when I moved, I had to choose between changing therapists or going online, and so we do online, and it works.
Because therapy in Arkansas is like, no, not going to say it.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a donkey with a stethoscope, and you stand behind it, and it kicks you in the head.
Hey.
I am not in therapy, not out of any. I could use it, I'm sure. But I have been taking a lot of personality tests, which is probably not a real substitute.
Same thing.
For it.
No, honestly, same thing. Yeah,
cheaper.
No, you're
good. Just as accurate.
Yeah.
So I think if we could all come back with our Myers, maybe this is something that the other people don't care about that we could bring up is like our Myers-Briggs, our Enneagram, our Big Five, all those pseudoscience that are star signs,
Send us some links or something for next time, and we'll all take it.
Yeah,
and we'll come back and pick each other apart.
There you go.
Yeah,
for the next time, because God knows we need something, because I have nothing. All right, just wrapping up the last show, I talked about Star Trek Legacy, which is a show they still haven't made on Paramount Plus, and both of you truly didn't care about, which is the point of the segment. And then Spencer, you were talking to us about the search for the perfect plain white T-shirt, and that you found it. It was the Comfort Colors C1717 ring spun. Is it still working out for you?
Oh yeah, 100%. Got one on right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been hitting the gym more. I've been thinking of stepping up to a large. I've been wearing a medium, but I think I'm also fatter, so I think I've been thinking of sizing up a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I remain committed to my search. It was perfect. I feel like I can wear this T-shirt for the rest of my life if they don't change it. I tried on 24 or 25 different T-shirts, returned 24 of them, and then bought a whole bunch of just like. They make better T-shirts, and as a Bear fan, I don't know if you were like into the whole hoopla about his white T-shirt, and everyone was like, "Wow, what T-shirt is the Bear wearing?" I assume that's his name in the show, right? The Bear.
Yeah, it's his nickname. Yeah,
Okay,
James Bear.
People are like, if people really wanted to like get that look, and it's like, I think it's because he's like a famous actor who's like, on the whatever actor juice they give to like make
in incredible shape.
Yeah, in incredible shape, and like that's his job, and so he's gonna look good in a plain white T-shirt. But he's wearing a $90 T-shirt, and ain't nobody gonna do that. I live with like a sloppy child. Like there's maple syrup on my laptop from this morning. Like there's no way a $90 T-shirt is getting out of the week unstained. But Comfort Colors, $7 a pop if you order them in bulk. I could treat it like Kleenex, just rip it off, just Hulk Hogan my way out of the shirt every day.
If this company does not sponsor this podcast, I don't know.
Comfort Colors, yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Now, the other day, I am doing the same thing with underwear, but we won't get into that on this show. But
you're now testing underwear?
Well, I mean, nothing as thorough, but there's a switch in the works.
Oh, okay. Wow. We'll keep us.
Have you eliminated any candidates? How's this going?
Yeah, boxer briefs are out. I'm going back to boxers. Boxers are in.
Huh. Okay.
I want them clanging and banging down there. Room to breathe.
You just felt too restricted?
Too restricted, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm on about a 70-30 split between boxers and boxer briefs.
Nice. I respect that.
I'm commando. I just wear a T-shirt and no pants, and I just Winnie the Pooh
long
now.
T-shirt. You just smash a long T-shirt into your pants.
Yeah, and then they escort me out of my therapist's office while I sing "We Didn't Start the Fire."
All right, that's all. I have
All right,
nothing.
that's it. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. See you
Good
around.
to see you guys.
Wait, no, we haven't named the show
It's
yet.
really good to see you guys.
Well, we did kind of. What do we call it?
Dan.
Yeah. Whose fault is it? That's right.
Oh yeah. I mean, Spencer is still making content, but you guys aren't doing like SJU or anything where like you're talking to the audience a whole lot. Dan's still sort of doing a lot of my fans are in front of me content. How are some of these? Are any of the old school fans still? Are they there? Are they around? How's everybody doing?
Well, I'll tell you what we have more of now.
Uh-huh.
And this will probably deepen everyone's existential crisis. I hear less from the people that were fans when we were together at Screen Junkies, and I hear more from the people who are now saying, I watched you when I was a kid, and now I am an adult, and I watch, your channel, or I still watch Honest Trailers or something. So we're kind of in the second generation now, which is great and terrifying.
It's going to be weird to grow old on the internet. Because I think there's old people on the internet, but like they weren't in it, from 2013 or whatever onward. Yeah, but I think we're all I'm just looking for my off ramp. How can I get into like timeshares or like selling silver, or I missed the crypto boat. But there'll be something. I mean, I think that I kid, but I think that I have to keep like 1 foot out of caring because I would have burnt out so hard by now. Right. But if you just pretend that there's nobody actually watching this on the other end of the screen, it's actually quite easy.
Most people would say like, hey, make something that you would enjoy and that you would care about. And I like Spencer's level up of like, make something that no one's going to notice or care about. Like,
I mean, I liken it to the military, and I feel like I am on the front lines of the most important battlefield of the day,
absolutely.
YouTube. And you're just writing to make the person next to you laugh, or to make Joe laugh, to make Dan laugh. Now, the thing is, nobody's left in the room with me.
Yes.
So sometimes I email with Lon occasionally.
Hey, Lon.
But it is like, it's crazy because we've all been like fully remote at your job too, Joe, right? Since 2020, like it's been 5 years.
Yeah. I'm back in office now, like a couple of days a week, but I will say that because of that weird period of time in our lives, I have a lot where so much weird shit genuinely happened. Like I have a lot of just like weird moments in my now very just normal day job where we'll all be talking about Halloween or like haunted houses, and I'm just like, the weirdest haunted house I've ever been in was Michael Jackson's son at Michael Jackson's house, and everyone, and it just comes out of my like, I don't mean to, and then everyone's like, what? And then I have to explain that
we walk through with Taika Waititi. What?
Yeah.
What?
Because of just a wildly compact like 4 years of like pure insanity, where you couldn't make a weirder Mad Lib.
Eating alligator with Casper Van Dien in New Orleans.
Yeah. And it's weird. It's like, as a civilian, like nobody finds it like interesting, really. I think they're all just like, that motherfucker is weird. Like,
he's a weirdo. I'm kind of in your position in that I have a fully remote job, but different in that I have no coworkers.
Have you thought about making a buddy on like ChatGPT that talks to you?
A what now?
A buddy?
A buddy. Like on
a buddy.
Yeah.
I thought you said making a Bundy, like a Ted Bundy. Like
yeah. Have you ever thought about doing a Bundy?
Training ChatGPT to become Ted Bundy and then asking it questions.
Yeah. Well, Ted Bundy was very famously associated with Florida State, so we've already got that going.
Okay,
for us.
there you
go. You've been killing animals.
Yeah, apparently, yes, accidentally.
That's how it starts.
It is weird though, because you're talking about like the interaction is like your interaction is with your coworkers, and that's where you get your response on your job performance, etc. Mine is solely with the audience. That's my feedback mechanism. But you also have to have a filter of like, what do I listen? I mean, and that we've had to have since the very beginning. But it's like every day now is like, what do I listen to and what do I not listen to?
Yeah, that's a rough performance review.
Yeah. No, every video is the worst performance review you've ever gotten in your life. I got a message strangely on Facebook that I just found today on like Facebook Messenger from somebody who said, "You look like a 50-year-old pedophile." And I don't know if I was more offended by the 50-year-old part or the pedophile part.
And this is because of your review of Bumblebee, or what?
Who knows? It was from July. It was in some kind of filter from July. So I can only imagine it was
bizarre.
Superman,
And
maybe,
I'm gonna say, like, I've seen Dan in person recently a few times. Dan's skin's still really good. Like, you don't look like a pedophile a day over 38, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I might even say 35.
Thank you.
Just
I shaved today.
Dude.
That's one of the reasons why.
Nice.
Because my beard is very. I think I'm outgraying Joe as far as my beard goes.
Wow. Man, mine has gotten gray and weird. There was a while where just right under my nostrils had gone like bright white, and any Zoom call I was on, it just looked like my nose was running like nonstop. And that was a great look. I was really
you should dye it jet black like Hollywood Hulk Hogan and just
I think I should, honestly. Yeah, the Hulk Hogan midlife crisis pivot was solid. Just wearing all black, doing Three Ninjas High Noon on Mega Mountain.
That could be a good podcast premise. Each week we design the other one's midlife crisis life pivot.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. I mean, Hogan's great because everything he did was perfect. No notes.
Really, Dan? Go on. Yeah. Tell me more about what all the perfect things Hulk Hogan did, and perhaps
never made a misstep. Never.
Yeah, not a weird guy in the slightest.
Hogan died with a clean record.
Yeah.
Now, I did stop paying attention sometime around 1992, but I'm just going to assume that from there on out, it was smooth sailing.
You know what? Wildly, it was bad then. Like that's like the most asterisks on a role model ever.
Where did I hear that? Because like I know about this, but I'm not even a wrestling guy. It must have been like a Jesse Ventura interview where he was like absolutely
it was Ventura
dragging Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
Here's the thing about Hulk Hogan. This guy, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. He's a rat. He's an absolute rat.
Yeah.
He's a rat, and the world is better off without him.
After he died, an interviewer was talking to Ventura and was asking if Ventura regretted not like having that opportunity to sort of bury the hatchet together. And he was like, "Why the fuck would I want to do that?"
Post governorship, every time I see a video of Jesse Ventura, he looks like a different crazy person. But always a crazy
he's
person.
cycling rapidly through all the archetypes.
Yeah.
He's trying to avoid like like government surveillance IDs,
facial recognition,
and things like facial recognition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's giga chatting. He might just be doing face mods.
This is now a looks maxing podcast. Yeah. I'm going to be hitting my face with a hammer until I have sharper cheekbones.
So we have, believe it or not, talked about doing another show in the 2.5 years since we have done a show. It's just that we talk about it and then it schedules are weird. We never do it. But we've discussed it. We are going to, and I don't think we're just saying this. We are going to try to make this a regular thing.
More regular than 2.5 years. I think that's a strong goal to set.
I think that's a good goal to set. But here's the thing. The first time we did it, I think we called it Three Friends. And then the last time we did it, we called it Friends from Work, which I thought was a great podcast name. But in doing research, that is the name of a long-running MCU podcast called Friends from Work. Hack. So we need another name.
I think that's a good name. Let's not throw Friends from Work. I think Two Good Friends is a good name for a 3-person podcast.
Two good friends?
The two best friends.
Experimenting with the third.
I think why don't you have your subscribers like at some tier they get to name the podcast?
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, monetize that engagement.
I have, and I love the folks, but the problem is you never get a clear message.
No, but this is like if you donate $1,000, you can name the podcast. Yeah. In fact, we'll just do the podcast to you.
Yeah,
for $1,000,
you just get on the call. Yeah. By the way, we're not seeing a dime, Joe. This is all for your money's going to Dan. Don't worry.
Well, how's that fair? And I'm the beneficiary.
I mean, you're doing it. When you succeed, we all succeed. We got to see the indie film criticism media thriving in 2026 and beyond.
Can't die.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Going to Sundance. I'm going and leaving on Tuesday.
Nice.
What are you doing at
Excited.
Sundance?
I'm covering it. I got a press pass for the
That's
first
awesome.
time. They
That's
turned me
great.
down 4 times, but I got one. Go the last year. It's in Utah.
5th time's a charm, baby.
Excited.
Oh, where's it going after that?
Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, just another fancy ski town.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
no, I guess that's like a city. No,
it
okay.
is. Well, I mean,
Interesting.
there were all kinds. Like Cleveland was in the running. LA was in the
Huh.
running. But ultimately, I think they wanted to keep at least the mountain ski aesthetic, and so they went with
Got it.
Boulder.
Yeah, I mean that's the point, right? Yeah, if it was in LA, that'd be terrible. Like,
yeah, no, LA was a terrible option.
Yeah.
I love LA, but it would all be all spread out. I mean, the
Yeah.
environment would be totally different. Everything would be mobbed. Nobody could get to any screening. Like, I think you have to put up some barrier to entry.
It's
for people
pretty.
to-
I went once. It's actually very hard to get in anything. But maybe if you're press, it's easy.
No, it's not. I don't know anything that I'm seeing. I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's all like show up and maybe.
No, it's a full like Hunger Games like cornucopia. You got to run for it and get in a line for standby. At least that's how I saw anything, and I missed most things I wanted to see. But good luck.
can you get like a fast pass?
No,
Right.
you can. The only thing that what I can do is I have a press pass, so I can every movie has one press screening that's only open to press, and but it's all standby. So it's literally just planning. All right, I'm going to go get up 2 hours early and go to stand in line for this movie, and maybe I'll get in. And if I don't, then maybe I'll get into this one. So I could be seeing up to 4 movies a day and as many as 0.
Yeah, no, you will get to see something, but like I got shuttled into like a series of avant-garde shorts.
Yeah.
You're watching like
yeah.
7 different, variations of like a Yoko Ono album, and you're like, oh boy, here we go. How am I gonna title this YouTube video? But good luck.
I mean, well, the other thing is I'm staying the duration, so I'll be there for 2 weeks, and things get a lot easier after the first like 4 days, because like the first 4 or 5 days of the festival, that's like all the premieres are that day, so all the stars come in, and all the people that are covering the stars come in, and so like it's very heavy for the first like 5 days, and then after they leave town, there's like 10 more days of festival.
Nice.
So I do have some tickets to movies that are like, in those later part of the festival when it's easier to get tickets, and I'm sure other stuff is going to open up. I mean, I'm trying to see as many movies as I can, but it's also like the experience. I want the experience of it. I'm a kid of the 90s revolution of the Kevin Smiths and the Quentin Tarantinos that launched at Sundance. So for me, it's also like I get to be there. I get to see what it's like, for the last year. Like, that's exciting for me. I can go see that coffee shop where Quentin Tarantino almost beat up that photographer. There's so much fun stuff to do.
The history.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's awesome. I have nothing funny to say, just genuine enthusiasm for you, because you sound really excited, and I'm excited for you.
I am very excited. It was on that when I was talking about staying at Screen Junkies, hopefully, which didn't work out. It was like on my list of things. They're like, "What would you like to do if you stayed here?" And I was like, "I would like to go to Sundance or a film festival and do that." And they were like, "That's awesome for you." No,
That's
but
awesome.
that's great.
Well, that's probably like 6 or 7 days ago. So, hey, 2026, it's a new year. They want to do something again. Have fun at the dance.
I will. Do we know what we're calling the show yet? We still don't, do we?
I say let the viewers decide. I say it's a poll. It's a poll question.
A poll.
I think we threw out like 3 or 4 different names. They can, or write your own top upvoted comment.
So far we have Whose Fault Is It? Friends from Work is taken.
I don't want to be associated with the MCU. I don't trust it anymore. I think that's setting yourself up for letdown.
It's hurt us a few times. I'm really excited to see a bunch of celebrities who are now probably in their mid 50s have to wear their 90s X-Men costumes one more time and just get carted out, like the old Star Trek films. I'm really excited to finally see the MCU Star Trek Generations, which is I think what we're getting.
Oh, it's 100%. And not only are they like Marsden, Cyclops, they're bringing him back. Not only are they getting into the X-Men, they're getting into the 90s stuff for the first time, because they're putting him in like the blue and yellow cross-strapped like full-on Cyclops.
If this means James Marsden is free to just do more shows like Jury Duty,
yes,
then I'm all for it.
Sure. No, this whole movie, it's going to be 3 hours of Kevin
The hold
Feige
for applause.
jangling keys in front of the audience saying, huh? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this one. You have your attention still? Huh?
Now, we all know that Steve Rogers went back into the past and had a happy life, but what this movie presupposes is maybe he didn't.
Can't wait.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
If we're all
Very
still
excited.
alive, let's make a date to see Avengers Happy Death Day.
Yeah. No, that's
Well, guys.
I don't know what to make of that movie. It's gonna be something. All right. Well, I guess we'll leave it up to the audience. We'll just suggest things.
I do like that this meeting invite is called Hangout Show TBD. That title's pretty good.
That does kind of slap. Like,
I mean, it could be a Hangout Show, DJS or SDJ, what but Hangout Show.
Hangout Show SJD.
Hangout Show SJT.
That's so catchy. Just rolls off the tongue.
oh yeah.
All right. Well, maybe someone else have good ideas too. I don't know. I think this is going up on the channel. Just throw out some ideas. We have nothing, literally. So
I want to hear from you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And frankly, if you have topics of conversation or questions you want us to answer, please, because now we can't rely on what we did last time.
No, I think we got more juice to squeeze out of what we did last time.
You think so?
Were there any more asides or like things happening in the background that we could talk about? Or the podcast should be every minute of the last show we did. We're breaking it down.
Oh, just like an infinite recap loop.
Yeah, exactly. Infinite recap.
I like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Infinite
I like
recap
that.
loop. That's a good name for a show.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take this off camera, but I'm gonna go do something else with my Sunday. But it's great to see you guys.
Lovely to see you guys. Have fun at Sundance, buddy. I'm gonna go paint tiny men.
We're talking DeVito size or what?
Yes.
Yeah, Danny. Nice. Hell yeah.
Danny DeVito is actually in my living room, and I'm gonna body paint him. That's my heated rivalry.
All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.